so sweaty.
Did I ever tell you about
Nervous.
Mason singing that song by Stu? We have this, the little kids like have photographic memories and they only have to hear something once. And the song came on while they were waiting in the car, and then Mason was like, just singing it. And the song goes, the naked Dutch painter in the kitchen does not wanna fuck you. She's like in her car seat with her pacifier in her mouth. Naked Dutch painter in the kitchen does not wanna fuck you.
Tom, funny you should say that. Tom just, we were at dinner, and we were at Maudie's in Austin, if you've ever been, and they play music on, like, very, very low, where you can talk, and it's a Mexican food restaurant near our house. And he starts going, fuck you up. What? Fuck you up. And I was like, and Jen and I are like, kiddo, what are you saying? He's going, fuck you up. Uptown, fuck you up. And I was like, Uptown funk you up. And he's going, funk? Say it again, Daddy. Funk. Let's just not sing that song. Sorry, go ahead.
So my question is, which one of the villains from Supernatural do you like the most? This question is for the both of you, and if there is
She's
one,
here somewhere.
and if there's one which your least favorite, if there is one.
I always personally thought Ruby number 2 was pretty hot. She's somewhere. I don't know where she is.
Me too.
Excluding my wife, I think my favorite villain has been, and possibly always will be, Lucifer.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Well played. My least favorite, I don't know if this is like my Jared's perspective kicking in, but were the bugs, all the bees. And we filmed bugs in season 1 with like 30,000 or 40,000 bees, actual bees in a room. And they hired real bees, and
They had to interview each bee. The audition process was really grueling. I don't like that one.
but it was exciting. I mean, the buzz in the room. But they made us film with actual flying bees that were all drone bees, and they were like, "Don't worry, as long as they don't get pissed off, they won't sting you." We're like, "What do you do to piss them off?" And like, you know, if you hit them, they were like, "We're in a scene where we're swatting bees. What are we?" And they're like, "No, well, don't hit them, just guide them away." And so it was going to be a scene of Sam and Dean like this. And we were like, no, if a bee flies at me, I'm going to swat it. And so we did, and we all got stung. And then we watched the episode, and we were like, oh, it looks good. And like, yeah, they CGI'd all the bees in. We're like, what? Like, yeah, they had to use computer animation to put bees in because the actual bees didn't show up on camera. So we're all sitting there like getting stung, and we finally watched them like, oh, we had to use CGI anyways. Like, why did we all get stung with bees? And here's another fun part. When you film with a bee, at least in our world, they have to test to see if you're allergic to bee stings. So what they do to test to see if you're allergic to bee stings is they sting you with a bee. Not a word of a lie. They get giant tweezers like you see like insects and stuff being caught with, and they grab a bee and they put a little piece of wire mesh on your arm, and they're basically holding the bee and the tweezers, holding the wire mesh onto your arm, and you're sitting there like, what am I doing with my life? This is weird. And they put the little bee stinger in through the wire mesh and sting you. And you're like, ow, that sucks. Like, why? Okay. And they're like, well, we gotta look. And I guess the wire mesh just makes sure like the poison or something doesn't all go into your arm. But you still get stung with a bee. And so you're sitting there like, I'm literally just holding my arm out that's stung by a bee. So that sucked. That's my opinion. Mr. Misha?
Were they union or non-union bees?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay. I don't know what I actually agree with the Lucifer Pellegrino's
Thank you.
version.
No, thank you.
Pellegrino's.
No, thank you.
Pellegrino's.
Oh, that's great. Oh, dude, Lucifer, he was. The white suit and stuff. Yeah, thanks, man.
And least favorite is a challenging one. I hear that Bugs was a lot of fun. You guys have talked about that very fondly for a long time. Gosh, I guess Mark Shepard. Oh, no, that's an actor on the show. I don't know, what is it, Baffler or some other villains that we've had on the show that were not fun to work with. Leviathans were that was a little creepy. That mouth was kind of disgusting. And yeah, I think Leviathan is a good answer. That's a good answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much.